it mean, Commando?
Something's knocked the moon right out of its orbit.
Say, seems to be slowing down.
Thank goodness it stopped. Whew. Whatever started the moon hurtling earthward didn't have enough force to overcome the thrust of its orbit.
What could have caused it?
Maybe a giant meteor struck the moon on its dark side.
Well, in any event, I guess Earth is safe for the time being.
Earth may have been spared a disastrous collision, but I wouldn't go so far as to say we're safe.
Say, that's right. We're sure to get some gravitational and magnetic disturbances.
It's going to be worse than that.
Commando Cody's office. It's Mr. Henderson for you, Commando.
Yes, Mr. Henderson. Yes, we saw the whole thing. Well, it's too early to say, sir. But if serious low-pressure areas develop, we can expect some of the worst storms in history. Yes, sir, the forecast will be ready for you by the time you get here. Get the observatory. I want the exact coordinates on the moon's position. Break out the world weather maps for the past 24 hours.
Yes, sir.
Calling Point Barrow Weather Station 2-3. Come in, please.
Hello, observatory.
Weather station
Commando Cody
2-3
wants the
in
exact
Point Barrow
coordinates on the
reporting.
moon's new
Over.
position.
This is Commando Cody 2-3. What's your present barometric reading?
Weather station 2-3 to Commando Cody. The Arnstadt reading is 2.4 and falling rapidly.
Mark and locate that, Dick. Thank you, 2-3. Over and out.
A shift of 20 degrees radial latitude? Thank you. Commando, the moon has shifted over 20 degrees radial.
That comes out to 60,000 miles.
You mean the moon has suddenly shifted its position 60,000 miles closer to Earth?
Approximately a fourth of its overall distance.
You know, Point Barrow Station 2-3 hasn't had an Arnstadt reading that low in months.
And I'm afraid it's going to get lower. Contact Station 1-4 on Terra del Fuego and get their reading. Del Fuego will be the first area hit.
Calling Terra del Fuego, station 1-4. Come in, please. Weather station 1-4, come in, please. Weather station 1-4, come in, please. They don't answer.
Then the storms have reached there.
Station 8. I've got to speak with Commando Cody at once.
It's for you, Commando.
Cody speaking.
Sir, the storm's overloading our primary dispenser circuit. I've got to cut them out.
But you can't shut them off. Those circuits are the only way we have of maintaining our atmosphere. I'll be right down.
What's wrong, Commando?
Trouble at the cosmic dust generating station. I ordered them all to operate at full capacity to try to overcome the atmospheric condition caused by the moon's shift.
There must be something we can do.
There is. You and Dick take the rocket up to the dust blanket level and stand by to relay information to me.
How can I help, Commando?
Stay here and act as filter control for all calls, if you will, Mr. Henderson.
I'll do that.
We'd better hurry.
What happened since you called?
2 of the primary dispenser units have burned out. The others are carrying a load, but they're red hot.
We'll have to rewire the Z circuit.
That means shutting down for at least an hour.
We'll do it without shutting down.
But that's impossible. There's a 500,000 volts in those circuits.
If we close down, windstorms would rip us apart. Bring all the repair equipment you have from the supply room. Hurry. Calling Dick and Joan. Calling Dick and Joan.
This is Joan, Commando.
Where are you now?
Just entering the rocket area.
Good. Call me again just after takeoff.
Right, Commando.
Hi, Clancy. Did Henderson call you?
About 12 minutes ago. Everything's all set for the takeoff.
Good. Back the car, the blast area, will you, please?
Right.
Nervous?
Not a bit. I've watched you and Commando do it 100 times.
Good. Fire pilot jet.
Fire pilot jet.
Fire main jet.
Fire main jets. Calling Commando Cody.
Report, Joan.
We finished takeoff and we're climbing at a rate of about 3 elevons per second.
What's the atmospheric pressure outside the hull?
Dick says it's an Arnstadt reading of 5.
You're in a high pressure area. Level off and head for the nearest storm center.
Right, Commando.
Hand me a boulder clamp. Now permacoil. Wire cutters.
We're in the heart of a pit of a storm.
Check the outside pressure, Dick.
1.3 Arnstadt.
Calling Commando Cody. Commando Cody.
Go ahead, Joan.
We've reached the storm center. The outside reading is 1.3 Arnstats.
That means there's a weak spot in the dust blanket right above you. Start climbing and let me know when you reach the cloud level.
Aye, aye, sir.
It can't be done, sir.
It's got to be done. What's the ionometer reading?
We're only pushing 100,000 electro units.
We've got to push 500,000 or we're lost.
Well, that was good co-piloting, John. Hold her steady as she goes until we're through the cosmic dust layer.
Isn't it about time to turn on the dispersal ray?
Right. Turn it on. Calling Commander Cody.
Go ahead, Dick.
We're passing through the dust blanket now, sir.
What's the Arnstadt reading?
It's dropped to 1.2, sir.
Stand by, Dick. We're going to throw on more power.
Aye, sir.
Start the auxiliaries.
The whole plant will go up in smoke, Commando.
You can leave if you want to, but first do as I say. This plant was never designed to carry a load like that. I had to rewire the whole critical phase interlock according to a new principle. We'll know in a second if I figured it right.
We're pushing 250,000 electro units.
and still going up. Calling Dick and Joan. Calling Dick and Joan.
This is Dick, sir.
What's your Arnstadt reading?
4.9, still going up, sir.
Good, that's practically normal. Take the rocket up above the dust blanket. I'm coming up to join you. We'll go have a look at the moon.
Aye, sir.
I don't know how you did it, Commando.
We shouldn't have any more trouble now.
Make a 9, John. Yeah, I see him. He's right over us.
Good navigating, Joan.
Thanks.
Center of the moon with the crosshairs in the scanner, Dick.
Good enough. Port 73 degrees, John.
73 degrees.
Up a hair.
Here it is.
Put on automatic. We've got our sights on the moon.
The loss of pressure caused a rift in the cosmic dust blanket, which resulted in a tremendous updraft of air. Then, as the storms were at their worst and damage reached millions of dollars, from all over the world, reports came flooding in. The furious weather was abating. Here's a late report from our news bureau. The World Security Council has issued a bulletin that Commando Cody is en route to the moon to investigate the violent explosion which apparently caused the shift. Stay tuned to this station for further reports.
We better report to the ruler and ask for instructions.
Right.
Rocket ship RG-12 calling the ruler. Rocket ship RG-12 calling the ruler.
The ruler will listen. Go ahead, Sarah.
Earth radio reports Commando Cody en route to moon to investigate explosions there, Excellency.
Change course to intercept and stop him at once.
Here's to obey, Excellency.
Ruler calling moon base.
Krug speaking, Your Excellency.
Was the underground ocean of liquid hydrogen disturbed by the first blast, Krug?
No, Your Excellency. The capsular force field kept everything intact during the space jump.
Has enough hydrogen sipped back into the huge air domes under the moon's craters to permit a second blast?
Yes, Excellency. We're preparing one as of right now. How far did the moon travel?
Approximately 60,000 miles nearer Earth. We can safely estimate Earth will be completely destroyed following the fourth and final blast.
I trust you've made plans to remove us before then.
Of course. The same rocket ships that picked up my agents on Earth will stop by for you. Now get on with the second blast.
Yes, Excellency. Timer set?
All set.
I'll turn on the capsular force field so that the moon will stay in one piece. You go to the contra inertia room and get ready. Everyone take a deep breath.
What was that?
Jumping neutrons. Look at the moon.
It stopped.
What causes it, Commando?
The first shift I attributed to some unknown but natural cause. The second allows but for one explanation.
A ruler.
I'm afraid so.
Uh-oh, radar warning.
Take the controls and swing to 60. Switch to the infinity lens. That's good. It's one of the ruler's rockets, all right.
Are we on the right course?
Almost. Battle stations. Looks like he hasn't seen us yet. His gun has a greater range than ours.
Hey, that was too close.
He's firing from a plastic turret. I'll try the freeze ray.
Turret's spotted. I can't see the chute.
Let them make a run for it.
That did it. He's on the run.
Then let's close in and finish him quick.
No, it's more important to reach the moon. Get back on the original course and increase the fuel feed.
Right.
I'll call the moon base and warn them. Rocket ship RG-12 calling moon base.
Put it on automatic, Dick. We'll circle toward the dark side later.
Say, how are we going to locate the ruler's base?
That's where this comes in. It's a highly sensitive thermodetector, capable of registering the body heat of human beings at great distances.
What about your own body heat?
Oh, this is directional.
Say, is there anything that you can't put together?
Trouble with the broken egg once.
Hold her right there on course, John.
Stay at this altitude. I'll check back by insignia radio. thermal reading already. Looks like the center of the crater.
We'll keep a spot on the scanner and let you know if we see any activity.
Right. Commando to Dick. Commando to Dick.
Yes, Commando.
Just checking the insignia radio to see if the moon's low gravity was having any effect on communications. I don't feel like I weigh more than 40 pounds.
You're coming in strong, sir.
Good. The thermo detector points the way to a cave. I'm going in to investigate.
All right, sir.
Chain him up before he regains consciousness. Yes, Your Excellency. Thanks to the warning from RG-12, we were able to paralyze Commando Cody with a shock ray and capture him without any difficulty.
Arrange for me to speak with him, Krug.
At once, Excellency.
Is Cody within sound of my voice, Krug?
Yes, I can hear you. And there are a few things I want to say.
Respect for the ruler.
Oh, let him speak, Krug. It will be for the last time. You know, Cody, the next hydrogen blast will send the moon hurtling to within striking distance of the Earth. Too bad you will not be alive to see the final collision.
You mean you're actually planning the total destruction of the Earth?
To put it a little more accurately, let's say I plan to pulverize your world completely. At my bidding, the moon has been transformed into the largest guided missile ever to be fired by man.
You're not a man, you're an insane monster.
Crew, be sure Commander Cody has a front row seat for the next moon jump.
It shall be done, Excellency.
Timer is set, Krug.
Go to the counter-inertia room. You'll have a good view of the timing mechanism that allows us to get into the counter-inertia room. When this sweep hand reaches zero, it releases the detonator charge into the underground ocean of hydrogen, and your imagination can fill in the rest. I'll intensify the artificial gravity control for this cave. That way your body will develop more G's when the big jump comes.
Nobody can survive a blast like that, and you know it.
Nor will your friends in the rocket ship. The thousands of flames shooting out of the extinct craters will vaporize them instantly. The timing device has a few short moments to go. I hope you enjoy your trip, Commando.
Calling Dick, come in, hurry. Commando calling, answer, Dick.
Yes, sir.
You've got to work fast. Convert your insignia radio to the energy band and send out a mold array.
But, sir, a model ray will destroy your set. We'll be out of contact.
It'll be worse than that if you don't hurry.
All right. All ready, sir.
All right, Dick, let her go.
happened down there? There was quite an explosion visible on the scanner.
Not 1/1,000,000th part of the explosion there might have been. Set a course for home, Joan.
Yes, sir.
What about the moon? And the ruler's men? Will there be any more explosions?
Hey, one question at a time. First, the moon will slowly return to its original orbit around the Earth.
Am I glad to hear that?
Second, there aren't any of the ruler's men left alive on the moon. A detonator bomb exploded and flooded their cavern base with liquid hydrogen. They'll remain in a deep freeze for the rest of eternity. And there'll be no more explosions.
Ah. I see the light.